Neolife has what you need to feed, renew, repair and protect your cells by bringing back the balance to your diet. So many people these days are concerned about their lack of energy and vitality, and that the number one complaint that physicians hear is, "I'm so tired of feeling so exhausted." Many factors contribute to these circumstances, but crucial evidence is pointing to a phenomenon understood by food scientists all over the world, that important and life-sustaining nutrients are missing from the modern-day diet. Critical nutrients have become difficult to access, and sadly, some have been stripped from our foods in the name of mass production, prolonged shelf life, and the convenience of fast foods. The health status of most people today can be seen in this simple graph. You are born and start to grow into adulthood, and very soon, unless you're getting the right nutrients, your body begins to move from the energetic zone into the tired and eventually the sick zone. We are now seeing that most people are reaching these zones much earlier in life. Some years ago, Neolife scientists discovered that certain nutrients could supercharge our energy levels. Now, although they are readily available in our food supply, very few of us are getting enough of these nutrients, and most of us know nothing of their invigorating power. These nutrients rejuvenate energy production inside the cell, the ultimate source of your health, well-being, and long-term vitality. How does this work? To appreciate how this works, it's beneficial to understand some basics about the human body. The body is made up of trillions of tiny cells. Each of them is a powerhouse of energy which needs to be fed properly every single day. If the cells are unhealthy, the body is unhealthy. Every cell has a membrane which contains vital nutrients, some of which are lipids and sterols. This membrane is needed to maintain the cell structure and absorbency, to let critical nutrients in and unwanted toxins and waste matter out. Lipids and sterols are essential fats, meaning that for normal body function, they either cannot be made by the body or cannot be made in adequate amounts, enough for good health, and therefore must be provided by your diet. These essential lipids and sterols are found in our whole grain foods, which have been a staple of the human food chain since the beginning of time. These fats are found in the outer layer of grains, rice and soy, the very elements that are processed out of our foods. These nutrients are converted into energy, giving the cell the power to perform its function. Without these essential fats, the cell membrane becomes compromised, and this process produces toxins which cannot be eliminated from the cell and out the body. What has happened to our diet over time? The healthy diet plate shows the average kind of balance that our diet should reflect. Most of our diet should be made up of a combination of whole grains, fruits and vegetables, proteins, as well as good fats. Unfortunately, today's unhealthy eating habits show that refined carbohydrates and proteins are consumed the most, and whole grains, fruits and vegetables are consumed the least. Modern day grain processing removes these lipids and sterols and other vital nutrients from our grain foods, which has resulted in a chronic global deficiency. Remember, diet is what you eat, and proper nutrition is what gets absorbed at cellular level. Bad fats and oils, commonly known as saturated and trans fats, found in, for example, butter and margarine, have the opposite effect on our cell membranes, causing them to solidify, become unhealthy, and unable to function optimally. This is important for a very simple reason. If your cell does not receive and process these nutrients it needs, your body will remain tired and in the sick zone of health. But there is a solution that is a whole food based and backed by science that will empower you to a life of abundant health, vitality, and energy. That simple yet unique solution is the powerful formula known as Tre grain concentrates. Neolife identified this gap early on and has spent many years of research seeking an answer to this problem. Neolife has since become a pioneer in the area of cellular nutrition. Research was conducted by the Neolife team of doctors, nutritionists, and food scientists, and this resulted in the formulation of essential fats that were extracted from 3 whole grains: wheat, rice, and soy. A series of studies conducted at Texas A&M University confirmed that the nutritional benefits of Tre are far beyond expectations, classifying it as a superior supplement. Tre has been scientifically and clinically proven to increase the absorption of utilization of nutrients by 50%, enhance cardiovascular development, and have a strong cardioprotective effect. It has also shown to show a greater adrenal activity, which increases energy levels and improves responses to stress, and optimize overall growth and development. And a Danish study has shown that whole grain consumption may lower the risk of heart attacks by 25% in men and 27% in women. Therefore, to ensure proper nutrition at cellular level, we need a balanced diet, and with a Neolife supplement Tre, we can optimize nutrient utilization. Since being developed, globally Tre is the first and only whole grain food-based supplement of its kind on the market. It has transformed the lives of millions of people who have experienced renewed energy and vitality, with a dramatic reduction in illnesses and an overall improvement in their health and well-being. Tre is a supplement every household should have.